Hey everyone, how to change the motor oil with filter in your Jeep Wrangler JK. Now I have a 2012 Wrangler with a 3.6 Pentastar. So follow these directions step by step and you can do it too. Step 1, get some quality motor oil, full synthetic, with a good filter. Not the best motor oil, AMSOIL is preferred, but this will do for now. Step 2, come into the engine bay. Now this is what I do before I pull the drain plug. Lift up your dipstick, take a ratchet with a socket, 5/16, as you can see it, extension with a good ratchet. Just break it free. I came in here just a minute ago and broke it free. Just to break her for free. Don't take her out all the way. Then come on over to your fill, open her up, take her out, set her aside. Okay, underneath the Jeep Wrangler, at the oil pan, 1/2-inch socket, loosen. I already loosened a little bit. It was fighting me. Get a bucket, or in my case, I can use a garbage can, because I got a lift kit and big tires. Slowly take out the plug. Preferably wear some gloves or something. I don't have any. Just make sure you got some rags, because you're gonna get it all over your fingers. And do not drop the plug in the trash can, because that'll suck. Now this step, I recommend you get a bag, a little grocery bag, even some towels. So when you take out the old filter out of the filter housing, you're gonna have a little bit of oil in it, and you're gonna get it on the engine bay. So just to be safe, I place a little bag here, and then when I pull it up, and I'm gonna show you here in a minute, I only got 2 hands. So really quick here. Hope the foam doesn't fall down. Right? Go ahead and unscrew it the rest of the way. As soon as she's loose, I'm gonna pull her out really carefully. So, then I got all. There we go. Oops, it didn't come out with it. Not a big problem. Set this aside. Grab the filter. Pull her out. Bam. Follow me and I'll show you with the gasket on the filter cap. So real quick, people, here's the old filter. Now the filter, I got a 2012 Jeep Wrangler JK. Okay. The new filters, I bought the new upgraded filter housing for a 2017 and beyond, because they actually ended up changing the housing because of the issues of it breaking. So I do have a different filter in it. So we're gonna take the filter out. I wanted to show this real quick. Okay, there is a gasket that goes on here. If you could see the gasket on there, it doesn't live up here and it doesn't live down here. Or down here. A lot of guys like to put it in here. It has to go back in the same spot, because if not, when you reinsert it, you're going to cause this to leak, and then it's going to be a big mess to clean up. So real quick, now I use the Wix filters, and the reason why I choose this, I normally use AMSOIL synthetic products. My dealer didn't have the oil or the oil filter, but I went with this because I also recommend this. It's a little bit cheaper than the AMSOIL, but I'm doing the O'Reilly's oil, but it gets everything down to 20 microns. So the little bitty particles that normally pass through the oil filters, this will catch it. Proven fact for many years. So real quick, while I got that out, you'll get a new gasket in here. Just break it open real quick. You don't have to pre-oil it or anything. I mean, I guess if you want to. So right here, you see the old, get a little pick, it'll be really easy. Get a little pick, it kind of, there's a couple spots you can get in here. Let me get this out first. I'll show you guys. A pain in the butt. I'm trying to rush. Here's the old gasket. Take the new gasket that comes with it. Okay? Go ahead. Sometimes it can be a pain in the butt getting her on here. And what she did, she got on here really good. And if you can see real quick, I'm going to roll her on. See, this is where we want it to live. Again, not down here, not up here. Put it right in the same spot. So one more. It feels like when you put it in there, it wants to go in that groove, but the way that this thing curves, that's where you're going to get your leak. You do get a little bit of oil on here. If you want, go ahead and just massage the oil on it. Take the new filter, which is right here, brand new filter, and this I actually just lock in. Bam, there you go. So give me a minute, I'll get over there and show you. So real quick, we're gonna take it, we're gonna stick it back in the hole, make sure there's nothing in there that falls in there, which everything's clean on my hand. Go ahead and get her hand tight. Let me screw this on here real quick. Blah, blah, blah. Once she's starting to get tight, take your socket with your extension, your ratchet. Go ahead and turn her. She'll get tight on you. Don't torque it like really crunch on it, because you'll end up breaking the housing and then you're totally screwed. We're actually ready. Shit, that's if I had it in there. Right there, and we're good. Go ahead and remove it. So give me a second. Now this is the part where you see me remove that. You see me take this out. And what it does is there's suction pressure inside the engine. If you notice when you take out your plug, you'll see it pour out. But once you start pulling this out, it just rushes out because there's suction. Gets everything out of it. So give me a second. Move your bucket, your drain plug, or drain pan, or your basket like I just used. Clean off the area. You're gonna have a little bit leak in here and there. Clean your plug off real quick. Go ahead, clean this up. Go ahead, screw back in there. Remember, lefty, loosey, righty, tighty. Same scenario here. Real quick, let me clean that up. Get her in there. Drain plug went in perfectly fine. No debris in the way. Blah, 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 blah. Go ahead, socket, ratchet. Go ahead and hand tighten her really good. I do it really good. Just, nothing. No, she's home. She ain't going anywhere. Take her off. Clean the resistance. Soft, leak, blah, 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 blah. You get the idea. So real quick, 6 quarts of oil. It calls for a little under 5, just under 6 quarts. I just put all 6 quarts. I bought a 5 quart, 1 big gallon has 5 quarts in that, plus the 1.6. You really don't need to be me seeing all pouring in engine oil. So give me a minute and then we'll move on to the next step. If you need to see me pour the oil in, then I wouldn't be doing this. Next step is put your refill plug back in. Go ahead, tie her down. Dipstick is back in, as you can see. I put the dipstick back in, so give me a second. Next step is take your ignition key, put it in there, build up some pressure, let her warm up. You don't have to let her warm up, just sit there for a little bit. 30 seconds tops. Go ahead and turn her off, and then while we're here, I'm going to show you one more thing. So take your key. We're going to put it back in there. Go ahead and shut your door real quick. The gate's showing open because I got the back still open. Take your key. Put it back in the ignition. Don't put it to the start position, to the on position. Watch this. To the on position, right? 3 times really slow on the gas pedal. Down, 1, up. Down, 2, up. Down, 3, and up. Go ahead and turn it off. You just reset your oil mileage. So now you don't have to worry about that. You know, you're driving down the street, bing, change engine oil just shows up and you can't do anything until you stop, and then you freak out. Next step is we're gonna pull out our dipstick, clean it, check the oil, which I ain't worried because I just checked it a minute ago. You can see she's filled up to the top. Put her back in. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you change your motor oil in your Jeep Wrangler. Now you could just take it in and have someone do it and get full synthetic motor oil, and they'll charge you anywhere between 80 to 100 bucks. Or you could basically do it yourself. Take your time. 47 bucks for full synthetic with probably one of the better oil filters. But this is the time too where I'll be changing, you know, like checking my grease fittings and stuff like that. But I did that last week, so I ain't gonna worry about it. So everyone have a good day. Enjoy yourself.